morning, Standard 7. I am going to start today chapter 6, metals and non-metals. Dear student, before I proceed to explain about the metals and non-metals, you should well aware about what do you mean by the term element. Dear student, element are pure substance which are made up of one kind of atom or same kind of atoms. Dear student, till now 118 elements so far discovered. So let us now know what do you mean by the metals and non-metals. So elements are being categorized in two broad categories, metals and non-metals, according to their property. So let us know what do you mean by the metals. Those elements, dear student, those elements which are in the state of solid, hard, lustrous, ductile, malleable, good conductor of heat and electricity, high melting and high boiling point, such elements are known as metals. For an example, like iron, gold, silver, aluminum, copper and many more elements are there which used to show this property and known as metals. See the definition of metal. The elements which are generally in the state of solid, in the solid state, hard, lustrous. What do you mean by the lustrous? Shiny appearance. All the metals are lustrous, shining appearance. Example like gold, silver, aluminum. You may have seen how it used to shine. And the shining property of the elements are known as lustrous. Malleable. Dear student, what do you mean by the malleable? Malleable means the elements can be beaten and made flat. Those elements which are being beaten and made flat, the property is known as malleable. Ductile, which can be drawn into wire or melted and reformed in the different shape or given different shape, such property is known as ductile. High boiling and high melting point, good conductor of heat and electricity. So those elements which are solid state, lustrous, malleable, can be beaten into a flat sheet, ductile, can be given different shape after melting, high boiling and high melting point, good conductor of heat and electricity. So the element which show this property are known as metal. Example, iron, gold, silver, aluminum, etc. So dear student, those elements which used to show this property are known as metals. Next, non-metal. Those elements which are generally in the state of solid, liquid or in a gaseous form. Non-lustrous, non-ductile, non-malleable and bad conductor of heat and electricity, such elements are known as non-metal, dear student. For example, like carbon, oxygen, chlorine, nitrogen, etc. So, the element which are in the solid or liquid or in a gaseous form, non-lustrous, non-ductile, non-malleable, bad conductor of heat and electricity. Heat and electricity are known as non-metal, dear student. So, non-metal's property is opposite to the metal. Next is metalloid. What do you mean by the metalloid? Those elements which show the property of both metal and non-metal. Metal and non-metal are known as metalloid. For an example like boron, silicon, germanium, these are the elements which used to show both the character of metal and non-metal. Next is inert gas or noble element. Those elements which do not react with any element are known as inert gas or noble element, or you can say those elements which do not react or unreactive element. Unreactive elements are known as inert gas or noble element. For an example like helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. These are the elements which are known as a noble element or inert gas element. Reason behind these elements are unreactive. So dear student, this is an introduction about the metal and non-metal. So please learn the definition with the example of metal, non-metal, metalloid and inert gas. Thank you dear students.